In a remote village in East Africa, there lived a wealthy and respected elder named Nze Kifaru. He was known for his vast lands, herds of cattle, and the wisdom he shared with the people. Nze Kifaru had one son, Kamau, a humble and hardworking young man who was destined to inherit his father's fortune. Sadly, before Kamau reached adulthood, Nze Kifaru passed away mysteriously, leaving Kamau in the care of his uncle Omari. Omari, Nze Kifaru's younger brother, had always lived in his brother's shadow, greedy and envious. He had long wanted his brother's wealth, but never had the courage to act. Now, with Kifaru gone, Omari saw an opportunity to seize the inheritance for himself. All that stood in his way was Kamau. Kamau, although young, had inherited his father's strength and wisdom. He was beloved by the villagers, but Omari harbored dark plans. He pretended to be a caring uncle, raising Kamau and overseeing the family's wealth, but also scheming to eliminate him before he could claim his rightful inheritance. One evening at sunset, Omari called Kamau to his hut. "Nephew," he said, "our ancestors have spoken to me in a dream. They told me you must undergo the rite of passage, a sacred journey to the cave of spirits deep in the mountains. Only by completing this journey can you truly become the man your father has wished you to be." Kamau, eager to honor his father's memory and his ancestors, agreed. Little did he know that Omari had laid a deadly trap. The cave of spirits was said to be cursed, and a few who ventured there returned alive. Omari paid a band of ruthless evil men to ambush Kamau in the forest and make it appear as if he had been taken by the spirits. On the day of the journey, Kamau set off into the wilderness, his heart heavy but determined. The villagers wished him luck, unaware of the doom Omari had arranged for him. Omari watched from a distance, a cruel smile on his face, as his nephew disappeared into the thick forest. At night, as the evil men hired by Omari were preparing to strike, something happened. In between the bushes was an elder from a distant tribe, wrapped in a tattered cloak. His eyes gleamed with the wisdom of the ages. "You are not alone, Kamau," the elder said softly. "Your father's spirit walks with you. I have been sent to warn you. Your uncle Omari plots your death. He has sent men to kill you tonight." Kamau's blood froze, but before he could speak, the elder handed him a carved wooden object. "This is a token of protection. Wear it and trust your father's strength." With that, the elder vanished into the shadows, leaving Kamau afraid but resolute. Just as the elder had warned, the evil men struck in the dead of night. They attacked Kamau with fierce intent, but to their shock, he fought back with an unnatural strength. It was as if the spirits themselves guided his every move. Kamau defeated the evil men. Their blades were no match for his newfound power. In the morning, Kamau stood victorious, his enemies scattered at his feet. He realized that his uncle's treachery ran deeper than he had imagined. Fueled by a mixture of rage and sorrow, Kamau returned to the village, determined to confront Omari. Upon his return, Kamau found Omari celebrating, convinced that his nephew had perished. Kamau went to Omari and said, "Uncle," with a loud voice, "you sent me to die. You plotted against your own blood to steal what was not yours. The crowd was surprised as Kamal recounted the ambush and the evil men's betrayal. As Kamal spoke, a group of village elders who had long suspected Omari of foul play stepped forward. They revealed that Omari has also been responsible for Nze Kifaru's untimely death, poisoning his brother in secret to seize his wealth. Omari's face was drained of color as the truth was laid to bear. Desperate, he tried to flee, but the villagers, enraged by his treachery, captured him. The elders declared that Omari would face the spirit's justice, a punishment worse than death in their eyes. He was exiled to the very forest where he had sought to send Omari to his doom, forced to live in isolation for the rest of his life. As for Kamal, he inherited his father's lands and wealth, but more importantly, he earned respect and trust of the villagers. He ruled with the wisdom of his father and strength of his ancestors, forever mindful of the darkness that envy and greed can bring. The story of Kamal and his wicked uncle became a tale of warning, passed down from generation to generation, reminding all that no wealth is worth the betrayal of family. Thank you for watching.